This is my presentation, Project 6, the advertising spread. Here are my initial design thoughts and sketches. You can see on both sides of the spread I include pictures of my motorcycle that I took. I really just wanted to integrate the studio shot somewhere in the motorcycle spread. I didn't want it to be a key photo. And overall, I want it to be branded as something Honda Power Sports, like an ad that you would see in a normal motorcycle magazine. Here's the goals of my project. I wanted to achieve a really modern magazine spread without looking too serious or in your face by design. I wanted simplicity with the colors, only using the colors that represented my project, such as Honda. I wanted it to be really simple to read and go along with, while still attracting a fair amount of attention from the viewer/reader. Here's the mood board for my spread. You can see I took a lot of inspiration from motorcycle magazines and even Honda themselves in a few of them. Initially, I wanted to do something more like the picture took up two sides of the page, but I couldn't really find a way to integrate that. So did more what my plan was. And here's a mood board for my motorcycle as I presented it in the photo. Really similar. I see a lot of pictures like this everywhere, so decided to go for something like that. Here's my first studio photo. And you'll see along with all the studio photos, I kept the same camera settings. So I had an ISO of 100, f-stop 13, a 5-second shutter, really long exposure to get some of the cool light designs, and a 45mm focal length on it. I only retrieved 3 of my best pictures from the studio shot, although I had a lot. This is the first of those pictures, and the first one that I decided to implement the lighting and a long exposure to it. The second studio shot, same camera settings. With some help, I decided to go with the red light bar coming across from the bike, really signifying like fast speed, and this is kind of style I was going for. And in the final one, I ended up implementing into the actual picture. I turned the softboxes down and a little cleaner, darker image, good contrast, and added the blue and then the red effects. This is just kind of the Honda Power Sports colors. Here's the out of studio product photos. I took about 40 or 50 of these, and I just really wanted to find one that would match the magazine spread really well. I moved to 2 different locations, and I had to wait for a good day for this. There was quite a few cloudy days along with this, and this was a really good day. The lighting was good, and I had a good photo shoot taking care of this, and it was a nice day to go right out there, so that ended up really well. This is my studio diagram. You can see right here, and then I kind of mocked up the light and then the key and the little Honda thing, the bike, so ended up looking pretty cool. And here you can see the final shots. Touch those up just a tiny bit, but looking pretty good. And this was my spread in the end. Pretty happy about it. It took me a while. It took me almost a full day just to think about how to design this. I really wanted to just think of my own thing and not really copy one of those, although I took a lot of inspiration from them for the actual shots themselves. And that about sums it up.